It could be good. Could not be good. I'm not too sure.
TNMP, the Nerdy Misfit Podcast, with your hosts, Connor O'Neill and Matthew Hughes.
What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Nerdy Misfit Podcast.
Hello.
We're deep into the middle of December. I was gonna say deep, but we're not. Oh, actually, we're past the middle.
Yeah, we're the halfway point. We're past the halfway point because December's got 5 Wednesdays.
5 Wednesdays. So that means 5 episodes of the Nerdy Misfit Podcast.
Heck yeah.
And hope you guys all enjoyed our podcast where we had some guests on. It was actually a very low guest year.
It was.
So it was nice to have a couple people on to end
wrap
the
up
year.
Yeah.
Of course, gotta have Gray on.
Yep.
Gotta have Gray on.
Gotta.
So hope you guys enjoyed those episodes. If you haven't seen them already, you can hit the link down below or just, click the YouTube channel and go check out the latest podcast episodes. Today, though, going over one of our
second longest running.
the second longest running series, or if you will, just something that comes up,
Comes up
4
a few
times a
times
year.
Exactly.
And that is the anime season preview.
Yep.
This will be the first one for 2026. Matt, are you excited?
There's definitely some anime I'm excited for.
This year, 2025, was crazy.
Specifically, the summer season was a lot.
There was a lot, but you can't forget about, we had the Apothecary Diary season 2 that also came out earlier this year, where there was a lot of good shows. And
obviously, we can say Soul Leveling,
Soul Leveling season 2. But before we dive into the winter, was there anything that stood out from the fall? Obviously, you said that the summer was big,
but there were some big hitters. I mean, obviously, at the time of this recording, it's not done yet. But My Hero Academia final season has been
Bones has been bringing
insane. It's crazy to see that My Hero Academia is finally done, because this was like one of the first anime I watched when I started getting into anime. Like, I remember borrowing your DVDs, and obviously as a big like X-Men fan, like, this is part of me is gonna miss being able to watch it when it comes out.
Nothing can stop you. You can just keep watching.
I can just keep watching it over and over. That's probably the biggest one. Obviously, Spy Family is great. I'm enjoying that. To Be Kamen Rider is a fun one, kind of dark, but I'm enjoying it. And then obviously Twisted Wonderland, like the Disney Hogwarts style.
Yeah.
The animation's pretty good. I'm liking it. And then it's basically one that's like kind of.
What? You're not loving One Punch Man?
I never watched season 2 because I didn't hear anything good about it.
Oh, there's nothing good to hear about season 3. It's actually worse.
But the one I'm like excited for, that's like technically fall, but it's probably going to be in the winter anime section, is Record Ragnarok season 3. I'm holding out, hoping, but what about you?
Yeah, pretty much all the same. There's honestly mostly just been watching all of the sequel shows.
Yep.
Have started Sanda, which is actually our anime of the month. So if you guys want to be participants in the anime month, you don't have a lot of time.
No, you got to catch up.
As of this episode's release date,
you got
a week. So it's a little tight. We know. But we thought, what better show for the Christmas time?
One about
kind of ish
Santa kind of ish.
Santa adjacent ish.
Yep.
But so join us for the end of the month. You can join the Discord and join us when the conversation for the anime of the month. That'll be down in our link tree. But yeah, most of it's just been, honestly, it's been a lot more chill. I've just kind of only been watching the sequels, suffering through One Punch Man.
Yep.
Nothing too crazy for the fall. It did feel like a little bit of a cool down.
Yeah.
Honestly, one of the best things I've been watching is the continuation of Gachi Akuda.
Yes.
Has been pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I've been kind of digging it.
I gotta catch up to it, but I've only heard good things about that show.
Yeah.
So.
And as of recording, we're expecting a very big episode animated by a very big animator. Can't remember the name. My apologies. Didn't write it down. Should have. Who's done some pretty iconic scenes. A lot of the big My Hero scenes.
Okay.
I think they did. It was the animator who did the Bakugo and Deku fight.
Sick. Okay.
To just give an example of some of their.
They're both done by Bones Films, so I know the budget's gonna be there.
Well, I just mean like sometimes individual animators are
known for
they
their
surpass
particular skills.
Well, then they surpass a studio because maybe they get hired outside to do specific things.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they are both by Bones, and it's the same person who did handle some of the cool scenes from My Hero. So excited to see how that fight goes. Hasn't happened as of recording. But yeah, that fall's been a little bit of a cool down period after a hot
Which
summer.
I'm A-okay with.
And honestly, probably good because winter's about to also be
A heavy hitter.
hot. And
Yeah.
let's just dive right into it. Winter 2026 anime. We're using livechart.me. We're organized by popularity, English titles, and we're hiding all ongoing. If you guys want to follow along, I'm sure Matt will be posting as we talk about each series as it goes. And first one is the heaviest hitter of them all. Some people would argue one of the greatest anime made. And it's hard to argue. The only thing against it is it's not done. That's the only thing against it for me. And that is Frieren, Beyond Journey's End, Season 2. Already getting Season 2. That's one hype thing. 2, it's staying Madhouse, which we already knew. We talked about way earlier in the year. And beyond excited. How about you, Matt?
I'm pumped.
Is this a watch?
That's a watch. Yeah, easy peasy. That definitely will be watching, whether it be subbed or dubbed. It'll be there first day.
Yeah,
watching
that's valid.
it.
I mean, I don't think there's much more to say.
Like, it's just a
Hopefully
beautiful show,
Madhouse,
beautiful story.
Hopefully they just continue the quality. I'm assuming they will.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm just excited to see where our party goes.
Yeah. Next up is one that I'm super excited about. I really liked Season 1. I love the concept. I did
kind of got pushed behind in the back behind some of the other big series that were going on.
Definitely an underrated show, I think. I almost bought the manga box set because it was on sale because, I mean, it's only 13 volumes, I think.
Yeah, it's not that long.
But that's Hell's Paradise Season 2.
It's by Mappa.
It's by Mappa, so I'm already excited. Mappa killed it.
We ended on a big spoiler, or not a spoiler, a big cliffhanger. So,
which is one of the reasons why I wanted to buy the manga, because I was like, this is
you wanted
great.
to know.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's also a watch.
This next one, I'm not familiar with it, but it's itchy. It's etchy.
It's etchy.
It's a harem supernatural fantasy action.
Yeah, Chain Soldier Season 2. Haven't seen Season 1. So you guys will have to let us know down in the comments section below if it's worth checking out Season 1 and catching up. Both of us have not seen the first season. So for now, it's going to have to be a skip. Another big one.
Yep. Jujutsu
Kaisen, the Culling Game Part 1. I'm kind of shocked in terms of the order for the live chart that this is 4th.
Yeah.
Obviously, Jujutsu Kaisen, if it had an extra volume during its run, probably would have been the top selling manga this year.
Yeah.
Even with, I think it was 2 volumes. You'd have to check out last week's episode to know for sure. But because I don't remember, I make the prep notes and then it's
just gone.
It happens and then it's gone.
Yeah, leaves your brain.
Yep. But immensely popular show. So I'm gonna put watching. We both already finished the whole series.
Yeah. So this is
we'll
just
be
a review. Exactly. As long as they do well.
Oh, would you look at another big show, another big sequel, Oshinoko Season 3. I'm gonna put watching for me. I know that you're not. Haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure a ton of people are excited for Season 3 to see where the show keeps going.
Same thing with the next one.
Yes,
Fire Force Season 3 Part 2. Obviously, you're a Fire Force fan. If you're a fan of the creator of this manga, then obviously you're going to be watching it. I think this is the final.
I think they have been on the final season.
This is like the final part of the story. Like this will be the end.
I just don't know how many parts there are.
Oh, true.
Could pull an Attack on Titan. You never know with all these parts.
But after the first 6 things, we are finally into one that is not a Season 2 sequel, etc.
And it looks cute.
It looks cute. It's Tune In to the Midnight Heart, a comedy harem romance school showbiz.
Hell yeah.
By Gekku Studios, not familiar. But the animation looks cute. But we got, at the end of a difficult day, the haughty but pure-hearted rich kid, Arizu, found his only solace in the voice of another girl his age who hosted a live stream under the synonym Apollo. Then one day, the broadcast stopped. Oh no. Arizu has dedicated the years since then to finding Apollo's true identity, and he's narrowed it down to one particular high school. He transfers in as a student and figures it will be a sitch, but then discovers it could be any of the girls in the broadcasting club. And the real Apollo isn't talking for reasons of her own. These 4 girls have no use for Arizu's personality, but they each harbor dreams of using their voices to build a career, and they sure could use his money. Can the blunt and blustering Arizu buy his way into the club's good graces and find the real girl attached to his dream boys?
Wow.
Okay. Nothing like a love polygon.
Yeah, I mean, we've got harem. They should have just added mystery in there
Yeah,
too.
literally.
On to the next. We've got Sentenced to Be a Hero. This is based off of a light novel, action, adventure, fantasy. Studio Kai will be taking it on in a world where heroism is a punishment. Wow, okay. Already kind of a little bit of a different take. Not completely unique, but at least different.
Yeah.
We got Xylo,
Yep.
Forbarts, condemned goddess killer battles endless hordes of monsters, abominations as part of Penel Hero Unit 9004. Death is no escape, only a cycle of resurrection and relentless combat. But when Xylo encounters a mysterious new goddess, their unlikely alliance sparks a rebellion that could shatter the chains of eternal punishment.
Ooh. Okay.
The only thing that makes me nervous for this is, since we're not watching previews, like if there's any video or
Yeah.
is it sounds like a series that's very heavily combat and fighting oriented, and if it's not animated well, I feel like the show is going to be a big miss.
Yep.
But if it is animated well and the choreography is good, it could be a really fun
It could
ride.
be fun.
I'm
I'm definitely
considering.
intrigued for it.
I'm considering for those last two.
Yeah,
They've piqued my interest. Now moving on to something that is first of its kind.
yeah. Never heard of it before, even though I'll be watching it. It is Fate Strange Fake from A1 Pictures.
Mhm.
I don't really need to read the description. Obviously, if you're a fan of Fate, you might consider watching this.
It's a spin-off of the Fate.
It's a spin-off of a Fate series. I think this is based on a light novel as well. Looks like it's after the 5th Holy Grail War.
Mm-hmm.
And looks like the Holy Grail is in the Western American city of Snowfield. So it's coming to the Americas. But moving on, there was a cute girl who's in the hero's party, so I tried confessing to her. And it's an adventure, comedy, fantasy, isekai reincarnation. And reincarnated as a mid-tier demon, Yoki had one job, crush the hero's party. Then he saw the party's priestess, Cecilia, and fell for her hard. Now this love-struck demon vows to confess his feelings, even if it means betraying the demon king. Will love bloom between these two sworn enemies?
Interesting. I'll put it as considering.
Yeah.
Jack of all trades, party
Of
of
none.
none.
The
Action,
cover looks interesting.
Adventure, fantasy, Animation Studio 42.
Has 2 projects underneath it. This one and one that's not aired yet.
Yeah, the cover art does look
Intriguing.
for sure. Have an adventurer who is expelled from Hero's Adventuring Party by Oliver, his childhood friend and leader of the group. Oliver mocks him for lacking skill and being a jack of all trades, master of none, even though Orhun switched from being a swordsman to an enchanter for the sake of supporting the party. Dejected and directionless, Orhun leaves to prove himself as a solo adventurer, striving to become the strongest jack of all trades in order to protect his friends and stand against injustice. Yeah, seems like you're very stereotypical power
Run
fantasy.
of the mill. Yeah, nothing crazy.
For me, that's more of on the skip side, and if people start hyping it up as something really good, then definitely will check out. But for me, that's just like, so we've been there, done that, seen it,
Yeah.
reskinned. So
Resell it.
noble reincarnation, born blessed, so I'll obtain ultimate power.
That doesn't sound like any isekai whatsoever.
It doesn't say it, even though
Oh,
it says
so
reincarnation.
Noah's past life as a young adult villager was nothing to write home about, but now he's reborn as the 13th Prince of the Empire. His stats screen reveal that he'll grow stronger proportionally to the number of people serving him. To gain ultimate power, he'll do whatever it takes to make sure that those who serve him shall serve him for life.
Sounds interesting. I did watch the Godless World one, had a similar concept where the more people that believed in the god, the more powerful
Yeah.
the person or god
To
was.
be Hero X kind of concept, too.
Yeah, To Be Hero X also had that little bit of like the more that people are like believing in that hero or
The
have faith in that
stronger-
hero, the more powerful they become.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit meh, you know.
Yeah. Probably skip. We got Hell Mode. The hardcore gamer dominates in another world with garbage balancing.
With garbage balancing.
Yes. A 35-year-old has spent his life playing every single MMORPG that he can get his hands on.
Respect.
Tired of new games that cater to casual players, he leaps into a chance to try out a new never-ending game with the intimidating Hell Mode that raises the difficulty and chances to level up to impossible heights. But as soon as he selects Summoner, he finds himself transported into the world of the game and reborn to a family of serfs as a baby named Alan. With nothing but his memories and wits to guide him, Alan sets off to conquer Hell Mode, unearth the secrets of the Summoner class, and free his newbound family from their fate. I feel like we took the plot of like 4 different animes and just kind of mashed it together.
That's how it goes sometimes.
That do how it be.
That do how it be. I'm gonna put considering.
I mean, the weird little like creatures definitely intrigue me. Looks like it's gonna be a high dive show.
Oh well, there's always a way to find those.
Exactly.
We need to have a soundbite of the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Dun, 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 dun,
I'll
dun.
have to add that to the soundboard.
Next up is Undead Unlock Winter Arc. If you're watching Undead Unlock, then this
I
one's
watched
for you.
part of the first season and never finished it. Not because I wasn't enjoying it, but you know when you're just you watch something and then you're just like, oh, like I forgot about it.
Yeah.
I think part of it was also it was a Disney Plus show,
Oh.
which
That will
isn't.
do it.
It's not something I'm always checking. Oh yeah, I'm watching this on, like, Medalist. Similar. Pretty much watched all Medalist. I think I have 2 episodes left. Haven't finished it because I keep forgetting to go because it's on
Disney
Disney
Plus. Yeah. I mean, I got Disney Twisted Wonderland, so that's at least keeping me up. Next one, I'll be watching this for sure. That's My Hero Academia Vigilante Season 2.
I'm curious to see how much more popular this becomes with the ending of My Hero.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know if season 1 got as much attention due to obviously My Hero not being done and maybe people not being caught up. And
Yeah.
maybe some people trying to avoid spoilers, not understanding it's more of a
Prequel. Yeah, it takes place like 5-6 years before. But
And I did hear that in the final season there was a
cameo
so
of him in his proper future costume.
I would be interested to both see if the manga sales for this go up as well as the popularity of this show with the ending of My Hero.
I think it will a little bit because of characters that get more screen time in the final season. They are a lot more important, and the characters that we've seen through My Hero, like because in Vigilantes, I think it might be this season we will see a younger version of Eraserhead and Present Mike.
Yeah.
For example, right?
And it was solid,
But,
well animated.
yeah, it's
it's
Bones
something-
Films. Like
something
it's
different.
fun. It's good.
So, yeah, I think
If you're-
in terms of series that have relationship to a massive shonen jump series,
it's probably one of the better ones.
yeah,
For sure. Well, it is for sure one of the
definitely better
ones.
than like Boruto.
Yeah.
Also better animated as well.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of some of these like side stories that they feel more money grabby than they probably need
I
to
will
be.
say, obviously, as someone who reads those side stories and stuff like that, I will say this one is definitely one of my favorites because it's a prequel and not a sequel.
Yeah, but
So-
there's other prequels as well, I'm pretty sure.
Of the ones I've read, usually most of them are always just sequels.
Yeah, they just force the
But,
continuation.
Yeah, but this one's at least, hey, here's more information on characters you may have liked or wanted more stuff. Like, if they did a prequel to Demon Slayer with the Hashira,
Yeah.
I would definitely be reading that.
That's valid.
Next one up is Shibo Yugi playing death games to put food on the table. An action, high-stakes game and suspense. It's got a 1-hour premiere.
Nice.
Yuki wakes up to find herself in an unfamiliar manner wearing a maid uniform and lying on a luxurious bed. Soon, she discovers 5 more girls, all dressed the same as her. This is the ghost house, and the only way they can survive is to make it through the traps that lie in the deadly game full of blowguns, buzzsaws, locked rooms, and weapons. It's a hopeless, terrifying situation for everyone there, except Yuki. After all, this is her career at 17. Do you think that's odd? She would agree. That's how some people are as they earn their living playing death games.
So it's Saw, the anime.
Yes, but cute girl.
Okay. Then we got Trigon Stargaze. I'm not entirely sure. I could have sworn that because this looks like it's very much similar to Trigon Stampede.
Yeah,
And I can't remember if Stampede ended the actual by the source material or not.
I mean, it's the same studio.
Because because it looks very identical.
Yeah.
The 3D animation style by Orange Studio.
Same studio that did Beastars.
Looks like it's a sequel. I'm not too familiar with Trigun as the source material goes, so I'm assuming since it's still based off the manga that there's just more content. In which case, I'll probably plan to watch it.
I never got around to watching Trigun in general, but it's been on my watch list for a little bit now. Next up, we got You and I Are Polar Opposites, comedy romance school. Looks like it's just cliche. Suzuki's high school girl in love, but the guy she's fallen for is nothing like her. While she's cheerful, outgoing, and always trying to fit in, her classmate is quiet, doesn't care. Yeah. Will she be able to overcome her anxieties and ask him out? Blah, blah, blah.
Could be cute. Romance is one of those that I haven't really gotten ahead of the curve when it comes to reading the manga.
Yeah.
Mostly it ends up becoming, oh, that was a show that I liked. Then I jump onto the manga, where a lot of shonen, like Battle Shonen especially, are series that sometimes I've read before the anime even comes out.
Yeah.
But it could be good. Could not be good. I'm not too sure.
Next one up, we got a long title. Easygoing territory defense by the optimistic lord. Production magic turns a nameless village into the strongest fortified city.
Oh, dear.
It's a fantasy isekai reincarnation. He's just a toddler when he realizes he's been reincarnated. Thanks to his literal lifetime of knowledge, he raises a child prodigy until his production magic manifests, and is the last thing his snooty mage family wants to see. His disappointed father banishes him to a pod-dunk town on the verge of collapse. Yet Van can only see the place's potential. Can our hero's bastion of battlements build a better life than battle magic ever could? Why was that such a tongue twister?
That was a lot.
So he looks like he's like 12.
Yeah, it's going to be a skip for me on that one.
Yeah. Is this next one's going to be
Golden
a
Kamuy.
watch for you?
Yeah, final chapter.
Final
That's definitely
chapter.
a watch. Golden Kamuy. Highly
Yep.
recommend. It's fun.
Next
Good
up.
series.
Earthquake. No. Next one. You can't be in a rom-com with your childhood friends.
You can be.
I don't really know if I need to read the description on that one, but next one. The villainess is adored by the prince of the neighbor kingdom. I feel like that also just explains the plot.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, her engagement annulled. Was supposed to have an
Exiled from her country.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, pretty much kind of has a little bit of that Romeo Juliet vibe, I guess.
Yeah. Next up. 'Tis Time for Torture, Princess, Season 2. Anyways, it's a gourmet. It's a food anime.
Don't recall
I
seeing the
don't-
first season of this even.
Yeah.
Looks cute. Looks like could be a fun show.
Pine Jam. Oh, studio that did Kubo Won't Let Me Be Invisible.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Gamers.
It's Time
I've
for
seen
Torture
Gamers.
Princess was last year, so it's not bad, not bad.
Yeah, it seems like it's just like a fun.
Yeah. Next up, we got The Holy Grail of Iris, a drama, fantasy, historical mystery, supernatural. I don't know.
Whenever you get that history, I will the historical.
I'm intrigued by it.
Yeah, there's a little
but-
bit more intrigue, but historical in what sense? Just the way that they're
Yeah, it looks
living?
just like Victorian style.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next up, we got Tamon's B-side. She's a housekeeper that works She's a part-time housekeeper. She can afford her fangirl obsession with Tamon Fukuhara, her favorite member of a boy band, Face. When work sends her to the home of her idol, she discovers that the real Tamon couldn't be more different from his wild and sexy onstage persona.
Interesting. Just looking through, I think the next big one has to be either reincarnated as a dragon hatchling,
That name does seem intriguing.
or does it count if you lose your virginity to an android?
All right, let's jump down to those ones then. Reincarnated as a dragon hatchling.
At first, I thought this was a Digimon. I was like, "Oh, we're
It
gonna
does
get
look
Digimon
Digimon-y.
season," but
No, we have Digimon this season.
we do.
Yeah, Digimon Daybreak. It's a post-apocalyptic
Oh, yeah,
style.
yeah. Right, the new Yeah. I
yeah.
saw some clips of it.
We got our hero needs to come out of a shell, literally.
Oh,
Oh.
got him.
Reborn in another world inside a dragon egg. he doesn't have the amazing magic or mighty physical strength of your typical isekai adventurer just
oh my
yet.
god, this is so meta.
Oh my gosh. He's need to break free and grow from a weak hatchling into a fearsome beast if he wants to escape the deep dark forest unscathed. When battles and adventures await him in this unique take on this isekai phenomenon. So it's self-aware, which is good.
A lot of isekai are though now.
Yeah.
A lot of it's not a new phenomenon in the series
Yeah.
or in the genre. I remember watching, I don't even know how many years it's been, a few years now, I bet. There was a reincarnated as a spider.
Yes.
This gives that vibe, but just a dragon.
Fair enough.
So it doesn't even feel super unique, but I mean,
Yeah.
I'll give it 3 episodes, dragons.
Looks cute.
I like dragons.
It's a high dive show, of course.
See how they handle it.
Next up, we got, does it count if I lose my virginity to an android?
Well, does it, Matt?
Beautiful.
What do you think?
I don't know. We'll find out. Beautiful brainy Sasudi Arcane is an indispensable robotics manufacturer where she works, but her colleagues never saw her private side. At home, Arcane's a hot mess with an apartment that looks more like a landfill than a living space. When she drunkenly orders a maid to help her tidy up, the lady android who arrives is a horny hottie who's about to give Arcane more service than she bargained for.
Oh, dear.
Okay. We got Medalist Season 2.
Medalist, great show. Great series from what I've seen so far.
Isekai Office Worker, the other world's books depend on the bean counter. What? What else we got here? Anything? Nothing else really in the TV shows. Let's jump. Is there anything in movies? Some Madoka Magica. Gundam. Nothing that's really popping out for me.
There's a couple that could look interesting, just looking at some of those
Labyrinth.
shows, but it's hard to like anything. Have you the famous saying comes, don't judge a book by its cover. Some of the covers look
Potential.
decent, like Dead Account
Yep.
looks interesting, action supernatural, always a fight for destruction's sake. So I'm gonna put considering. We have Wash It All Away, comedy slice of life. Sometimes you just need a cute slice of life comedy.
Yep.
I'll put that as considering. But at the end of the day, a lot of these, there is a big season.
Yeah.
Just
You got some heavy hitters.
well, I just mean even scrolling. It's just
there's a lot.
it feels like you're not stopping when you're scrolling. So definitely won't be able to catch all the shows and give them the 3-episode try on our own. Definitely will be relying on you guys, the viewers, as well as Reddit, Twitter, and just checking out which shows are getting the most traction.
Yep.
Because some of these less popular shows, sometimes they skyrocket up, and then then you're like, okay, I'll give that a 3-episode try now that I know something. This Kayo-chan Isn't Scary looks disturbing.
Yep.
Kayo-chan is a notorious problem child in her kindergarten, but none of the adults know her secret till Chi-sensei is put in charge and learns Kayo-chan's hidden ability to see evil spirits and vanquish them.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's something. Dark Moon, the blood altar animation with Enifian?
Yep. Vampire-esque. The Darwin incident.
Darwin incident. This
Yep.
looks so familiar.
It's weird. The animation style seems very random. Yeah, obviously it just keeps going.
Yeah, Odo Fireslayer, The Legend of Phoenix. In the Edo era, a team of heroes save countless lives as a series of mysterious arsons engulf Edo in chaos, the relentless firefighter race to save the city. That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Looks cool. Could be good.
Could be good. Yeah.
Definitely it for shows. Let's check out the movies for myself.
I am intrigued by Cosmic Princess Kaguya. Aurora Sakayori is a busy high school student whose only escape is a popular online virtual world. People use clones to live out their dreams and pursue creative freedom.
Mm-hmm.
But her ordinary life in Tokyo is suddenly flipped upside down when she finds a baby emerged from a glowing utility pole. The infant quickly grows into a girl her own age, forcing her to face an unbelievable question: is the girl the modern-day Princess Kaguya? But the animation studio is the ones that did Burn the Witch, A Whisker Away, a couple of the Star Wars Visions episodes, Penguin Highway, Drifting Home, My Oni Girl. So their animation is good from what I've seen. So that is like, when it comes to movies, I always pay extra attention to the studios.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even like if I was a Doka Magica fan, like knowing Shaft's doing Doka Magica movie, I'm like, oh, that seems interesting.
Yeah, but Shaft is who does
Yeah.
Madoka Magic. Well, yeah. So
What's crazy is Doraemon movie 45 is wild to me.
well, it's been going on forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
No OVAs really, just the two.
wow, it's just a big season though overall.
Yeah.
Big season. A lot of sequels to watch is the big thing though. So I'd say for me, I mean that's already 4 or 5 shows of just sequels.
Yeah, I got for sure 4 because that's Vigilantes, Jujutsu Kaisen, Hell's Paradise, Frieren.
Yeah, I got Frieren, Hell's Paradise, Jujutsu Kaisen, Oshinoko, Vigilantes, and
Golden Kamuy.
Kamuy. So that's 6. Medalist 7.
Yep.
So that's already 7 shows. And I'm gonna be real. Probably be up to date on all of those
No.
throughout the season.
But
Probably some of those will end up being I
Tossed
can
on the
already see
burner.
Oshinoko, Medalist. I can see getting pushed to the back burner and just being like, okay, the season's done. I'm gonna just crank those out quick. Or
Yep.
some will obviously I'll be following week by week.
Well, hopefully spring anime will be a little bit less for you. Maybe you can.
Well, it's not a
catch
bad
back
thing.
up,
It's
but-
just sometimes it is nice to have a season more filled with new shows or new hyped shows, if you will. Because when you have so many sequels and you only have so much time, because obviously on top of anime, we're reading, we're watching movies,
Yep.
we're doing the Marvel Mondays, which involves watching Marvel films.
Yep.
And
If you stay tuned for our episode in a couple weeks, you'll be able to catch up on a lot of the things that we really enjoyed throughout the year of what we watched and what we've read.
Yeah,
Um,
there's just
A
a
lot.
lot. So, and we don't just do anime, even though we do have a lot of anime.
We also work
related.
full-time jobs.
Yeah.
So there's not like
It's not a ton
time
of
in
time to watch anime. You
between.
gotta be picky and choosy.
exactly picky and choosy. You heard it here, folks.
Picky and choosy.
Be picky and choosy when it comes to your winter anime.
But there are a few shows that definitely caught my eye. Tune in to the Midnight Heart. Sentenced to
Yep.
Be a Hero. I know for you, I'm assuming Fate Strange Fake.
Yep.
There was a cute girl in the Heroes Party, so I tried to confessing to her. Give it a 3-episode try, see how it is. Hell Mode, 3 episodes, give it a try. The Maid one, Shiba Yugi.
Yep.
I'm interested in the death game, see how it is.
That's fair. I'm intrigued by the reincarnated as a dragon hatchling. I think
Yep,
it could be
valid.
fun.
That's a good 3-episode try as well. Just see, one, get a gauge of how it's animated, and then see kind of where it's going. Because at the end of the day, like, we already know that he's going to be the most OP dragon ever.
Of course,
right?
yeah.
Like,
classic.
we know that that's the case. It's just I'm more interested to see how all the dragon designs end up looking, how it's animated, how the powers end up working. That's
So-
what I'm more interested in. And then, like I mentioned, Watch It All Away. Kaya-chan isn't scary. Some of these, the Oda Fire Slayer, some of these probably will be more reliant on the anime community seeing if they pop
Yeah.
off or not, because it'll be tough to get to all of them. But with that said, it does seem like it's a very large season with a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I will say that because there is we have like the darker supernatural with JJK and House Paradise.
Yeah,
but
you got
then we
like darker
have-
battle shonen. You got some more just your regular shonen.
Then we
You've
got some fantasy magic with Frieren, and
you got some fantasy isekai. You got,
got-
some adventure fantasy that's not isekai.
Exactly.
We've got some
rom-coms.
We got some rom-coms related with music. Some just regular rom-coms.
some historical
some
things,
harems,
some harems,
some just regular romance.
some horror. Like we literally have a little bit of everything this season.
It is
So-
definitely all over the place, and there does seem to be a little bit of something for everyone. I'd say the biggest thing we don't have is like a true like some bigger sports anime. Like Medalist definitely is a sports anime, but like if you're not into figure skating, I can see it being a little tougher.
Yeah, I don't think there's really any other sports animes.
There's
There's a motorsport.
there's a
like,
motorsport with the MF Ghost third
MF
season.
Ghost,
Yeah. But yeah, let us know what show you guys will be checking out and what show we should check out if we hadn't said that we're gonna watch it. Just put that in the comment section down below. And if you're not already, subscribe or follow if you're following us on any of the podcast platforms that you're listening to, and give us a rating. It helps the podcast out a ton.
Yep.
And yeah,
And we'll see you next week where we talk about Sanda. Because it's
Sanda,
already
anime of the
almost
month.
a month.
yeah, anime of
Man.
the month.
All right, we'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye.
TNMP, the Nerdy Misfit Podcast. Don't forget to join the island by dropping a follow. Thank you, and see you next week.